Are you on right now?
Yes, Judge Anslom just opened up.
Good morning, Ms. Underwood. How are you?
Morning.
All right. Who are you on this morning?
I'm on Tony Rowe and John Gonzalez.
Miss Adams, I didn't look at the jail list. Who do we have in jail today?
In jail, we have Mr. White, Mr. Rowe, Mr. Clement, and Mr. Gonzalez.
All right. Could you let the jail know? I could start with Mr. Rowe and Mr. Gonzalez.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Gonzalez is being brought over, I think about 8:30.
Oh, okay. Miss Underwood, Mr. Gonzalez wanted to be in person, so he'll be here at 8:30.
Okay, yeah. Justin just said he's right here. Is Miss Teskey here?
No, it's not 8:30 yet, but oh, Mr. Rowe, no, I can send her a message.
No. Oh, is it Teskey on Gonzalez? My question is only, Your Honor, are these sentences going to run concurrent? That was the only, I just wanted to make sure they were going to run concurrent. That was the only thing I had. The question.
I think they do. One's a prison term, one's jail term, so yeah.
What?
Wait till I call the case and we'll talk to her, but I think they do, yes.
That was the only question Mr. Gonzalez had.
Yeah, because one is a prison term and one is a jail term, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would run together. Okay, so, all right, we'll wait for Ms. Chesky.
Judge Tom Moore's and Judge Old Savers, and he'll be over soon for Van Horn and White.
Okay.
That was the only question Mr. Gonzalez had. So I'm going to go just pop in and tell him that, Your Honor. But otherwise, we've reviewed both the.
Okay. Looks like I got the jail, Miss Underwood. So let's see who we got. All right, I have a gentleman in the back. What is your name?
I'm just here to see what happens with John Gonzalez.
Oh, okay.
This is from Mr. Roll. Boy, this one is boy.
Okay.
She's at work, so she won't be here.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Cousins.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your client is not yet here, but I'm sure he will. It's not 8:15 yet.
Did you have an enjoyable time in England when you were there?
Oh yeah, it was fun.
We were there approximately the same time. My wife was is actually from England, and it was great having a tour guide.
Well, I bet. Yeah, because you get to go to all the best places and not have to figure it out. So I'm glad you had a good time. All right, who do I have joining me from the jail? Mr. Rowe?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Where's Miss Underwood? Miss Underwood. So Miss Underwood is here. I think she's downstairs and I guess one of the judges down there is trying to steal her. So just a moment. All right, Miss Underwood, we do have Mr. Rowe. So this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Tony Michael Rowe, file number 2022-20875FH. Miss Underwood, you represent Mr. Rowe on that file, and that is set for sentencing today on a probation violation. Then we also have contempt hearing on Berlin Nicole Wilson versus Tony Michael Rowe, file number 2022-49241 DP. I do have Michelle Stevenson from the front of the court here on that file. So Mr. Rowe, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report on file number 22-20875FH?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and have you had an opportunity to discuss that with Ms. Underwood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the probation violation report?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right, before the court proceeds to sentencing, do you have anything you'd like to say on Mr. Rowe's behalf?
Mr. Rowe understands the situation, Your Honor. He understands that he screwed up. We have looked at the recommendation of the probation department, and we believe it is appropriate, Your Honor. The only thing we would ask the court to consider is Mr. Rowe has already served 10 days. We would ask the court to consider allowing Mr. Rowe to proceed with time served, Your Honor.
Mr. Rowe, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
I just wanted to apologize to the courts. You know, I did most 3/4 of my time. I just want, I want to get out and do the right thing. You know, I got the child support situation going on with my children, and I just want to get out and get to work and, proceed with a relationship with my children and, pay my child support like I'm supposed to. I understand that I owe that, to my children at least, so I do want to get out and do the right thing regarding my kids and get to work and be the father that I know I can be.
Well, it is sent to the court on the probation file 2022-20875FH that you will serve 30 days in the Lenawee County Jail. I'll give you credit for 10 days already served, and we will discharge you from probation. Now, Mr. Rowe, you do have a right to appeal that sentence, and we will be sending over to the jail your notice of right to appellate review. I'll have you initial and date one copy for our records. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's move to file number 22-49241 DP, Miss Underwood on his friend of the court child support file. We have not yet ever received a payment on his child support. He failed to appear for a show cause on February 27th of 23, and he is ordered to pay $495 a month in child support, and he has an arrearage in excess of $5,944. Last time we were present, he pled not guilty, and we adjourned it to today. Mr. Rowe, understand in the state of Michigan, you're getting very close to the level with which the Attorney General can charge you with a 4-year felony. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I just realized that because I last time I was in court, actually, me and my kid's mother were actually getting along, and I recognized her in front of you, my daughter. I came in and said that it was my daughter and everything, and me and my kid's mom were getting along, and I didn't even know, that she had went to the courthouse for the child support right after that. I didn't know that, so it's.
So I don't think she's the one that petitioned for child support because you're not supporting the child. She actually is on services, so the state of Michigan.
Okay, that's understandable. I understand.
So I don't think it's something she did. It was done by the state of Michigan because there are services.
Okay, I still need to provide for my daughter either way. I understand.
Okay. So, Ms. Underwood, what I think I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to adjourn this out to Ms. Adams. What Monday morning in June could I use?
June 12th.
All right, Mr. Rowe, the only thing you're in jail on is what I sentenced you to, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to adjourn this out, the friend of the court show cause out to June 12th. And that'll be at 8 a.m. and your paperwork from the jail will have the notice of hearing. All right. When you come in on June 12th, I wanted you to make a payment and I want you to have a job. Got
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you back on the friend of the court case on June 12th at 8 a.m.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day.
Judge,
You're welcome.
is that a bond change on that or?
Yep, I'll release him on a PR bond on that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rowe.
Thank you.
Mr. Cousins, I don't yet have Mr. Relaford. Just so you know.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready? I have your attorney. Mr. Huda, I do have your client here.
Okay.
All right, let me grab this paperwork.
Good morning, Your Honor. Julian Puda on behalf of the defendant.
I haven't called the case yet, so hold on a minute. I had to get the paperwork. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Juan Diego Loera Pacias, file number 2022-20893. I have attorney Julian Puda appearing on behalf of the defendant. What is your P number, Mr. Puda?
Good morning, Your Honor. Julian Puda, P67520 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and you don't need an interpreter, you do?
No.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so this is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Loera Pacias, have you received a copy or been able to review a copy of the probation recommendation?
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Puda, did you receive a copy of the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, Your Honor, and we reviewed
Have
it.
you? And you reviewed it, good. Mr. Loera Pastias, are you satisfied with Mr. Puda as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Puda, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor, we have no additions, deletions, or corrections to be made to the report.
Okay. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Just, Your Honor, my client's 35 years old. He has no violent history. He's been working as a service technician. He's supporting his 3 children. The divorce has been finalized that started all this. And I'm asking, Your Honor, if you would just adopt the recommendation from the probation department to fines and costs. My client has already done 7 days jail when he got arrested on this. It took a while before he was able to get out. He served several months on a tether, and he's been going to counseling once a week, Your Honor, for a couple of years now, and he's going to continue with that. So in light of everything, Your Honor, I think the recommendation is fair, and we're asking that you adopt it.
Is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No.
So I'm glad to see that you took advantage of counseling and have gotten to a better place. So I appreciate the effort you put into that because you went over and above what was being recommended. And that shows a desire on your part to make sure this situation never occurs. Obviously, it was a highly fraught situation. I understand that. But so I just wanted you to know that. So in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said on the record at this hearing. The criteria and the reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. I see that. I think it's just. All right, so it is the sentence of the court in this case that you will not be placed on probation. And let's see, you will pay a $75 crime victim rights fee, $50 state costs, so figuring out all the misdemeanor stuff. All right, $100 fine, $50 state minimum costs. There is, okay, so it's $100 fine, $50 state minimum costs, and a $75 crime victim rights fund cost. So that comes to a total of $225. And Mr. Puda, can you pay that in like 30 days?
I'll pay today.
Pay today?
Yes.
So you can pay it across the hall when we're done if you want.
Okay.
At the end of the hall on the left at the clerk's office. Okay. Mr. Puda, you do have the right to appeal this sentence. If you wish to file an appeal, and you are financially unable to retain a lawyer, the local indigent criminal defense system's appointing authority will appoint a lawyer to represent you on appeal. And you must request that within 14 days. So, and Mr. Puda can advise you on that as well. So, sir, you're all set. Good luck to you. And then you can just pay that at the end of the hall.
Do I get like a document so I can pay up from?
We're going to process the paperwork and send it over. Are you going to pay it now?
Yes.
Miss Adams?
Yes.
So I assessed fines and costs in the amount of $225.
Yeah.
He wants to pay that now, so I don't know what they need down at the clerk's office.
So let me come get your signature in the file.
Thank you. So you want to go on down? She'll bring it down and I'll help you in just a minute, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you, Your Honor.
Puda, thank you. And it was
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
You too. Take care.
You too. All right, Mr. President, I have someone on a phone, so let's see who that is. All right, I have someone on an iPhone device who's I've just admitted. What is your name?
Elizabeth Warner.
Elizabeth Warner. Okay. All right, who's your attorney, Miss Warner?
It is Don Van Duzen.
Your Honor, it's Ms. Van Duzen, but I believe I'm covering that this morning.
Okay. All right, and Mr. Cousins, I still do not see your client, so, all right, Ms. Warner, let me grab her file. Ms. Warner, are you able to start your video?
Yes, ma'am. Just give me 2 seconds.
Not a problem. All right, so hold on.
Your Honor, could I have a breakout session when we're able to with Ms. Warner?
All right, so I am going to open up a breakout room and give you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Warner. I didn't join that breakout room.
Thank you.
All right, we're just gonna take a recess, get about 3 more minutes.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we can get they ready over there. Okay. You have an update on how many instant jail credits I have? I probably usually I do it right away, so let's see if I can go. Okay. I think he's been in a while. Oh, shit. Yeah, usually when they adjourn it, I go ahead and update it that day, so I don't forget. Oh, gosh. Like need all this stuff.
That's why, have you seen that big old wheelie suitcase I have? That's why I carry that.
Okay, now I'm going next door. Okay. Good to see you back. I just noticed you there.
Thanks.
Why was she so loud?
All right.
So. Mr. Murphy, all right, we are back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Elizabeth Warner, file number 2021-20607FH. I have Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Ms. Warner. So Mr. Murphy, I have received along with the pre-sentence report a letter by Mr. Coast stating that on March 8th, I had asked that he monitor Ms. Warner's behavior until sentencing today. And he recently ran a CCH on Ms. Warner and she remains arrest free. So he hasn't had any complaints. So Ms. Warner, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have you had an opportunity to discuss that pre-sentence report with Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Murphy as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
All right, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Ms. Warner?
Your Honor, just briefly, we have reviewed the probation officer's comments on the recommendation. We would ask the court to adopt that recommendation. We believe it's appropriate in this matter. This case, quite frankly, the only reason this case took as long as it did to get resolved was there was issues with Ms. Warner's bond that made it take so long. We were trying to figure out, she wanted to take responsibility and get this case figured out a long time ago. It was just the bond situation kept it going. So obviously, Your Honor, she's apologetic for what had happened. She wants to make good on it. And again, we would ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
All right, Ms. Warner, anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Yeah, just that, what happened, like he said, it's been almost 2 years. And it was just misunderstanding between myself and the victim. And as soon as I can get this all paid, it'll be over and done with, and we'll move on.
All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law and the protection of society. It's a sentence to the court that you be placed on probation for a period of 6 months. You will pay $1,000 in restitution to the victim in this case. You will pay $100, or no, I think a $200 fine, $50 in state costs, and $75 crime victim rights fee. While on probation, you'll pay a $30 per month supervision fee. Ma'am, I know they stated that if you pay it off, you can be released early, so that still applies. But for every month you're on probation, there's a $30 supervision fee. So
Okay.
$200 fine, $1,000 restitution, $50 state costs, and $75 crime victim right fee, and a $30 per month supervision fee. Ma'am, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Need to report next Thursday morning to the probation department, all right?
Next Thursday, you said?
Yep, or contact Mr. McCarron, but I think they want you to report. Mr. Murphy, it seems like district court wants them to report the following Thursday. Is that correct?
That's what I recall. I guess I might be incorrect on that, but that's what I recall.
Yep.
But I think
So-
Mr. McCarron would probably appreciate her contacting him first if there's any issue or any question about that.
Okay, so Ms. Warner, you can contact Mr. McCarron now to find out, but if not, next Thursday between 8 and 10 a.m., all right?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Warner. You have a good
Thank
day.
you. Thank you, sir. You too.
Yep.
So, Mr. Cousins, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jerry Lee Rutherford III, file number 21-20509FH. So, Mr. Cousins, we have Mr. Cousins, P85044, appearing on behalf of Mr. Rutherford. I do want to state that I spent probably 30 minutes this morning reviewing the pre-sentence report and correcting guidelines, but I don't know where your client is.
I have made several phone calls, Your Honor, and have not had any answers. He called me yesterday. I informed him of the hearing this morning. He said he had a hearing yesterday. I'm not sure if that's the reason, but
Where did he have a hearing at?
he did not explain that to me. He just said he thought he had a hearing yesterday in another court, and he did not give me that information.
In like our county or a different county?
I don't know. It could be, I know he had an issue, some sort of child support issue in Battle Creek, but I'm not sure if that's what he was referring to.
All right, well, he has failed to appear, so I'm going to issue a bench warrant. We hold those for 48 hours per statute, but if you locate them and you can get them in, I won't sign it. I'm going to set bond in the amount of 50,000 cash as surety. And as I said, Mr. Cousins, let me know, and if you can find them, I'll get them in as soon as possible, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cousins. I don't know where my son is. All right, I need Rhonda Underwood, so. Just about the bench, Mr. Malaro, hold on. Mr. Malaro, do you have anybody that's not in custody?
Robert Van Horn. And I thought you released Barry White, Judge. That's the two I have for.
Can you sing for us? All right, hold on. So in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Lawrence Van Horn, file number 22-20925FH, of Salvatore Malaro, appearing on behalf of Mr. Van Horn. This is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Close was contacted by Mr. Van Horn's therapist in Bryan, Ohio, and Mr. Van Horn was arrested and incarcerated in Defiance County.
Oh. You want me to check on that, Judge?
You can.
If you give me a minute, I'll see if I can look it up.
Okay.
I'm always last to know these things.
Okay. Yeah, he's in the correction center of Northwest Ohio.
All right, well, to make my life easy, I'm probably just gonna issue a bench warrant for his arrest so we can make sure he comes on over. So he's failed to appear, issue a bench warrant, a set bond in the amount of $2,500.
Judge,
That
it's a
way-
possession charge and he just had a pretrial on the 16th, it says.
Right, but I'm gonna give him a bond so he gets credit. So I'm only gonna set his bond at 2,500, all right, Mr. Malaro?
Okay, yeah. All the reports I had was he was doing pretty good.
No, but it might, who knows, it might be an old charge, you never know.
Okay,
So-
no show. No show,
All
Bobby.
right. All right, so now we have Mr. White. You're gonna sing for us, Sam?
He should be in jail.
If that keeps him out of jail, I will tell him to sing for you, Judge.
He is in
Oh.
jail.
No, Barry White. I thought you were gonna sing a Barry White song. Okay, no. All right,
You don't want me singing.
okay. So, all
He's
right,
still in
he's in jail.
Oh. I thought you gave him a PR bond, Judge.
I don't know. I may have, but
I think he was doing time on something else.
so Ms. Adams, Mr. White's in jail, and is Mr. Clement in jail?
Yes, he is, and I believe Mr. Gonzalez is on his way right now into your room, courtroom.
All right. Well, I guess you can let the jail know we're ready for Mr. White. So I got a jail window open. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, can you go stand at the podium next to Ms. Underwood, please? All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Alex Gonzalez. We have multiple files. We have file number 22-20806FH, which is a probation violation sentence. We have 2022-21188FH, which is a new sentence. So, Ms. Underwood, have you received a copy of the probation violation report as well as the pre-sentence report?
We have, Your Honor.
All right, and have you had an opportunity to review that with Mr. Gonzalez?
I have had an opportunity to review both reports with
All right.
Mr. Gonzalez.
So, Mr. Gonzalez, you've reviewed both those reports. And are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood and the advice that she's given you? All right, Ms. Underwood, probation violation report is former guidelines for 10 to 23 and 5 to 23. But with regard to the PSI for the new file as well as probation violation report, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the report?
I don't believe we do, Your Honor.
Okay. Does the pre-sentence report disclose and the probation violation report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
They do not, Your Honor.
Before the court, well, okay, so his original guidelines were 5 to 23 and 10 to 23 on his violation file, and on the new file, probation department has calculated his guidelines on the R&Os to be 2 to 17 months. Do you agree with that computational guidelines?
We would agree with that, Your Honor.
Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say about on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez?
Just that Mr. Gonzalez apologizes to the court and the probation department. I believe he knows he squandered an opportunity to complete his probation, Your Honor. He understands the recommendation of the probation department, and we would ask that the jail sentence recommended on the resisting and obstructing and the prison sentence recommended on the probation violation be served concurrently, Your Honor.
Mr. Gonzalez, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf? All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in these cases, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principal proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and the reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. So, Mr. Gonzalez, you were given an opportunity to be a part of a treatment court, and it's amazing to me that the people I think that would struggle the most do the best. The people I think that will do the best struggle the most. So, I've seen people with histories no different than yours, with addictions no different than yours, leave drug court successfully, but you have to give yourself a chance too. So on docket number 20-20024FH and on docket number 22-20806FH, sentence of the court that you will serve 23 to 60 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. And I will give you a total of credit for time served of 382 days. On file number 22-21188FH, on both files, sentence of the court that you will serve 1 year in jail with credit for 140 days. There's $136 state costs, crime victim assessment being the amount of $130. And that will run concurrent with the sentence you serve with Michigan, or concurrent with the sentence you serve with the Michigan Department of Corrections. So they run together. Do you understand?
How much time credit altogether total?
Well, you got 23 months to MBOC. So your minimum you have to serve is 23 months with credit for 382 days. If you don't get in trouble and you don't get any tickets, we get out in 23 months. If you get in trouble in MBOC, they can lengthen that, right? Now you do have the right to appeal this sentence. You have three copies for each file. So I need you to initial and date the top copy for each of your files just to acknowledge you received the paperwork. The other copies are for your records. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days.
Just initials. That's it. First one. Just the initials. Just the initials.
Boy, I think we're related.
Mr. White, you don't want to be related to that, Mr. White. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Gonzalez, I wish you the best of luck. The record should reflect I received a copy back of the notice of right to appellate review initial by Mr. Gonzalez. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Underwood. Is that all you had?
Have a good weekend.
All right, so Mr. White, your attorney is Mr. Malaro. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so, Miss Adams. Never mind. Mr. Malaro, are you there?
I am always here, Judge.
So, okay, all right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Barry Alonzo White, file number 20-19871FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. White. This is a date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Mr. White, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, I have.
All right, have you had an opportunity to discuss that report with your attorney?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Mr. Malaro, would you like a breakout room with Mr. White?
That'd be fine, Judge. Just a couple minutes.
All right, not a problem. All right, so I'm going to open up a breakout room. So Mr. White, you will either automatically be put in the breakout room or you may have to use the mouse to click on join. So there you go. I'm going to step off the bench for just a moment. Step, it'll be a couple minutes.
See, we have Old Saber back.
Yes. Got it for doing this too.
All right, so Mr. Malaro, all right, so Mr. White, have you now had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Malaro?
Yes, I have.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Malaro as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Malaro, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Your Honor, Mr. White reports that he has a diploma from adult ed at age in high school. I know that that's sort of covered, but he indicates that he does have that. Being incarcerated, it's kind of hard for him to go home and retrieve that for the
Right,
benefit of the.
okay,
He also reports that he hasn't been employed since 2008, with his most recent employment was at a factory in Lansing called Munters in 2022.
all right. So Mr. Moore, so Mr. White, you just need to provide that to Mr. Moore for verification, and then Mr. Moore can add that employer, all right? All right, Mr. Malaro, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor.
Okay. Probation Department has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines in this case to be 2 to 17 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
I do agree with that.
All right, so is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. White before the court passes sentence?
Yes, Judge. Mr. White has one prior felony, he's 35 years old, does have a few misdemeanors. This is a child support matter. Mr. White has indicated to me he expresses a desire to get out, get to work, make sure he can get this child support arrearage in his rearview mirror. And he would like an opportunity to show to the court that he takes that matter seriously. And so we'd ask court to follow the recommendation of the probation department.
Mr. White, anything you want to say in your own behalf?
No.
Right, in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. It's the sentence of the court that you will be placed on probation for a period of 3 years. You will serve 79 days in Lenawee County Jail, and I'll give you credit for 79 days. You'll pay a $750 court cost, $450 in attorney fees, $130 crime victim rights fee, $68 in state costs, a $60 DNA fee. It's a $30 per month supervision fee, but if you're required to be on tether, it's $60 per month. You are required to pay your child support as ordered, so your monthly amount. Mr. White, if you feel the monthly child support amount is higher than it should be, you have to go down to front of the court and request an income review. You're entitled to a free one every 2 years, or you can pay $50 and get it and pay for one. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's very important because otherwise that amount just keeps adding up.
Yep.
You are to obey and comply with all the provisions and articles of your probation. You are not to use or possess any illegal controlled substances or illegal drug paraphernalia. You must not engage in assaultive, abusive, threatening behavior, submit to search and seizure, maintain employment of at least 30 hours. Let's see, some costs. Now, you must pay your monthly child support order, but you also must start paying on that arrearage. So I don't care if it's $50, $100 a month. You need to be paying your child support order as well as arrearages. Do you have child support orders? Do you have more than one child support order?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to order that this can be paid in person. You live in Lenawee?
No, I live in Jackson.
Okay, so the biggest problem is when you pay this online, they'll divide that money up.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so you're gonna either have to pay the correct amount for all your files, or you might have to take a ride down here and pay it in person if you need to, okay?
Yep.
Now, Mr. White, you do have the right to appeal this sentence. We are going to send over to the jail notice of right to appellate review. Please sign one copy for our records. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right?
Right.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. White, all right?
Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. White,
Hold on, everybody, hold on. Ms. Adams,
You also had a contempt sentencing today on that file?
I'll give him credit for time served
Okay.
on the contempt. Okay, all right, so,
I just
Mr.
have,
Moore,
Mr. White, is there anything else holding you right now at jail?
No,
Okay, so just come see me next Tuesday morning around 9 a.m. Can you do that?
9 a.m., yep.
Okay, Tuesday morning. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
could you let
Thank you,
them know
Mr.
I
White.
need Mr. Clement, please?
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. White, you're all set. Oh, he disconnected. I didn't want that. All right, Becky, will you let him know that, or Brett White know they disconnected?
Yes.
And I'm ready for Mr. Clement.
All right, I'm out of here. Have a good weekend.
I think I'm out too, Judge. You don't need me for anything, do you?
No, you have Justin Clement, don't you?
I do, Your Honor.
Oh, I
Matt's
keep
gonna do
forgetting
that.
Matt's lurking around here. All right. Bye, Mr. Mallory. You have a good weekend.
Two things.
All right, Miss Berger. Is Miss Hanson Grimes on this case as well?
Yes.
You know it's at 9:30, right?
No.
Okay, well, you can go and come back.
Thanks.
Bye.
We're at, Lieutenant.
Wait, hold on, no, you are.
Alderman's in two.
And one, yeah, one.
All right, Mr. Clement, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Justin Douglas Clement, file number 21-20424FH. Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Clement. I also have a contempt of court with regard to Mr. Clement as well. So, Mr. Murphy, have you received a copy of the pre-sentence report?
I have, Your Honor. I was wondering if I could have a breakout with Mr. Clement to talk, because I'm not sure if he got, because this case involved a sentencing that was last year. I didn't know if he had reviewed the PSI that was.
All right, so I'm gonna open up a breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room to talk to the client. Still on breakout. So you got two. Close that breakout room, Mr. Murphy, and bring the client back.
Your Honor, would it be possible for me to speak to you off the record about something in regards to Mr. Clement?
Well. It depends on, I don't have a probation officer here, so who's my probation officer? Miss Holly. And I guess I would say that no, because I don't have probation here and I don't have a prosecutor here.
We're ready to proceed then, Your Honor. I think that it should be fine moving forward.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Clement, have you had an opportunity now to read and review the pre-sentence report with Mr. Murphy?
I have, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Murphy as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Murphy, this is a probation violation. No, it is an actual pre-sentence report. No, it is a probation violation. So, hold up here.
Your Honor, it was a sentencing that
he
he failed to
Yeah,
appear
he
for.
failed to appear for it. Never mind. All right, so this is an initial sentencing. So do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Murphy, the guidelines in this case were calculated by Joanne Holly. Have you reviewed those sentencing guidelines and verified that they're correct?
Your Honor, I haven't reviewed them since I got the case previously. I remember I didn't have any objection to the guideline range being 0 to 17. So we're fine with that guideline range of 0 to 17.
Okay.
She had my credits for days wrong, but I had
What is it?
102 days credit.
Okay, well,
Yes,
you know,
ma'am. Yeah, I understand.
we'll adjust that. So what is your total now?
102 days credited.
Okay, Mr. Murphy,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
any objection to me changing his credit?
No, Your Honor, no objection. Sorry.
Okay, all right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Clement?
Yes, Your Honor. The underlying charge here is a larceny that in first contact with Mr. Clement about the case, he was wanting to get it cleared up and taken care of. Mr. Clement, I know he does have a criminal history that goes back quite a bit, but if you look at his more recent criminal history and you look at his PSI report, a lot of it's driven by an addiction that he understands, and he deeply regrets how he's gotten to in his life right now, and he's hoping that he can change moving forward. And I think he had, actually, if you look at the situation, he did he missed his sentencing date. What had happened was, I honestly don't recall, but I think what had happened was it was moved and he didn't get an updated notice. He came in for the old date. The sentencing date was moved up, and Mr. Clement says that he went on the date he thought he was supposed to, and they said that it was already happened. There was a bench warrant for him. And then Mr. Clement, obviously, his actions at that point led him out to Detroit. And he was working, he hadn't gotten into trouble. That's what I wanted the court to realize, was that Mr. Clement, He's in a different position in his life than he was previously. And again, his recent criminal history is driven by an addiction. So, Your Honor, we'd ask the court to consider, again, Mr. Clement's been cooperative with the police in regards to this matter. He doesn't have R&O charges. Obviously, there's an issue with him not appearing.
I turned myself into
charges, but those are being dismissed because, again, Mr. Clement, when he's in contact with the police, again with this case, he was wanting to get it taken care of. So I know the recommendation was, I believe, it was for 1 year of jail and incarceration with the credit that we've ordered here today. I'd have the court to consider less than that. I don't believe Mr. Clement needs further incarceration than maybe 6 more months as punishment. I believe that moving forward, he understands what he has to do to get his life on track. I don't believe that he needs to be punished for, a long period of time. So I'd ask the court to consider, again, less than the 1 year, maybe 6 months incarceration, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Clement, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Yes, ma'am. I just would like to say that I'm sorry. I apologize for missing my court date. Like I said, I was at the court date where I thought. And since the bench warrant was issued, I started working in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. And I was just far enough away because I was just trying to get my life back on track. And, I have a 8-year-old son, Chance, and I was running long enough, Judge Anslone, and so I turned myself in here and just wanted to get this matter taken care of. And so with that being said, I apologize to you, and I'm sorry.
So what were you detoxing on when you got arrested this time?
I was coming off of, I guess it's fentanyl, Your Honor, but they say it's heroin, but fentanyl, heroin, Your Honor. But I wasn't committing crimes. I wasn't stealing for the drugs. I wasn't, I wasn't committing crimes for it. I just, Your Honor, I had an issue, and I'm here to get it resolved now, and I'm cleaning my life up now, Your Honor.
You're clean because you're in jail.
Yes, and I want to keep it that way, Judge.
So what are you going to do when you get out of jail to keep it that way?
Well, Your Honor, I'm going to get back into doing my reframing, construction, staying with all positive people, and, just getting all the old people out of my life. That's the main thing. And I've been going to try to do that, Your Honor, and stay working and doing the right things in society, doing what my family wants me to do in life, and what I want to do is to be a good citizen of Adrian, That's what I want to do, Judge.
So none of those things are going to help you beat an addiction unless you enter a program, go to NA, do something.
Right. Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge, I will. But me and the probation is just, I know that they're here to help me and here to help people, but I just screwed it up. So with that being said, Judge, I'm gonna do the right things in life. I'm gonna try my hardest.
All right, it's the sentence of the court that you will serve 6 months in Lenawee County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served of 102 days.
Thank you, Judge.
You will pay $130 crimes victim rights fee, $68 in state costs. Mr. Clement.
Yes, ma'am.
I hear what you're saying, and I will let you know that after practicing criminal defense law for 20 years and sitting on the bench for, as long as I have, everybody says that to me. Everybody says, I want to be a better parent for my kid. I want to, go back to work and do all these things. But what I will tell you, your focus has to be on your sobriety.
Yes, ma'am.
Until you're sober, you're not a good parent. You're not a good employee. You're not a good man. You're not a good partner.
You're damn right.
I would almost rather put you on probation and make you do all those things, but at this point, you know, it's up to you. If you end up in front of me again, you know, you're not gonna get away with jail and credit for time served. Got it?
Thank you, Judge. You've always been fair with everybody, and I appreciate everything you've done for me, Judge. You've helped me. You actually have helped me, so just know that. From doing crimes and stuff like that, because you've always treated me fair, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I
Thank
hope
you,
you
Your
get a
Honor.
job back at Little Caesars. That seems like that would be a really fun place to work.
It's amazing.
Yep. Now you do have the right to appeal this sentence. We'll give you your notice of right to appellate review over at the jail. We'll have the initial and date, one copy for our records. The others are for you. If you wish to appeal that sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. Good luck to you, Mr. Clement.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms.
Thank you,
Adams?
Mr. Clement.
Hold on,
You're there,
Mr.
okay?
Clement.
No.
Ms. Adams, what?
What are we doing regarding the contempt?
Oh,
Oh, I'll give him credit for time served.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you, Your Honor.